YouTube links are now changing on your channel's profile. Let's take a look at where they're going and what we now have access to. Inside of your channel's dashboard, you are going to go down to customization. Now, this is going to bring you to the place where you're able to customize the look and feel of your channel, and you're going to go from layout over to basic info. From there, you are then going to scroll down, and we now have the ability to add up to 14 links on our page. These are no longer going to be displayed on our banners. They're no longer going to have icons. There's just going to be a link tab. It'll show the first link, the actual physical link. It is going to show the words. So if you've redirected something somewhere, it's going to show up in that way. So you can see how I have my links here. These were my previous links. I'm going to update some of these, move these around a little bit so that people can see these differently. In fact, I'm putting my website first because when I went over to my channel, and you'll see it in a second, it actually had this link to sign up for my freebie, which wasn't a pretty link. It didn't send people to my website, which is a lot prettier. So you have the ability to grab the little bars and you can move them around. You're going to want to use these effectively for what you're doing inside of your business. So your website, your newsletter sign up, your social media links. You don't want to have too many options. When we give people too many doors to potentially walk through, they're not going to be able to pick which one, and they're not going to take action. So keep it minimized. We don't want it to be huge. And again, it no longer lives in our banner like it used to, where it had the little icons and people could just click on the little icons and it was easy to do. It didn't take up a lot of space. Now it's just the links. It's not pretty anymore. It's more functional, but it's not pretty anymore, which could lead to some indecision. So be very clear and strategic about the links you're going to be using, up to 14 of them. When you are done with that, you're going to click the publish button and it's going to save that information. And then we're going to take a look at our actual page. So this is my channel. Hello and welcome. If you haven't been here, hit the subscribe button because I give you daily videos teaching you how to save time and effort on your social content so you can make more money but spend less time doing it. And here on your page, you're going to see up at the top, it's no longer in our banner. We don't have that little pop-up overlay with the icons where it was prettier. We don't have that. Now you've got your name, you've got your handle, you've got your subscribers and your video numbers. Sometimes it's going to get bigger on you if you accidentally hit the button on your trackpad or on your editing tablet. And here it's going to have your biography, or at least the beginning of your biography, and your links. So you can see I had that link that took them to my newsletter, but that's kind of messy. Let me refresh this page and see if it takes us over to my actual website where it's going to look a little more professional, a little bit higher end when I have that in there because I have my own website. Now it looks better, right? So if you were driving traffic to your newsletter and it was like a messier link, or you didn't use the redirected link that I teach you to use when you are creating things like your newsletter signups, you are then going to want to change what you're doing just a little bit. And we've got lots of videos, again, how to make this look higher end, how to make it look more professional. If your objective is to drive to something like a sign up to your newsletter to make it look a little bit nicer. So you can see I've got my website and then I've got more links. When people click on that, then they get the downloaded information here where it's going to pop out and they're going to be able to scroll down and see the rest of those links down here after all the other information that I have in my biography, in my profile, in my email, in the things that I need. Here we go. Now we have access. So you can see how the links are the title of it and the actual link so that people can click out and go to these different things. So this is incredibly important to make sure that you have on your page to make sure it's in the correct locations and you're using the best ones of these and you're being decisive about the links that you're using in order to drive traffic off of this platform from what you're creating in your content on this platform. Follow along for more breaking news as YouTube is continuing to roll out even new features and change the features that they already have to make sure that you are making the most of your efforts on YouTube to make the most money from your work here, but the least time and the least amount of stress that you have to put in it to make sure things are getting done properly in the way that you need, and daily videos to help you navigate the world of your social media content creation and creating luxury time in your business so your business works for you even when you're not hands-on every minute of every day. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.